Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Just got over here at the shop, B&K Performance. Gonna be working on my rat rod tonight. Right now it looks like a rat rod. It's going to look like a Mustang at some point. I don't know when. It might be a month or 2 months or 3 months. But my goal is to have this thing running by February. That is the goal. So let me show you what we got going on tonight. Comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so that you get notifications when we're making progress. All right, so tonight, this is the latest project that I got. This is the one that I'm going to be building. You can see this one's got a pretty decent cage on it, and the inside is almost 25.5. There's a few things that we're going to have to do to make it change. To make it 25.5, it doesn't have any of the inner subframe connectors here, and it doesn't have the crossbar in the back. But otherwise, it's a decent cage. It is chromoly on the inside. This stuff back here in the back, some of it's mild steel and some of it's chromoly from what it looks like when you're looking at the thicknesses of it. So this is going to be a 4-link car. So it is not going to be stock suspension. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to get in here and all the back stuff of this is coming out. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it basically from the floor back here all the way across. All this stuff's coming out. I'll cut this bar out, this bar out. These X bars, I'll probably just cut right here in the middle for right now. And then, of course, the bar is going back there. And this stuff will all be, this is just the rough cut. So the rough cut coming out today. And then hopefully I can get the cross member close to being ready to install back here at the back. And that's going to go in between these two. And this is stubbed out, the main hoop bar. And so I'm going to shove it all the way to that and then weld it there and then across the back. So this thing is going to be pretty cool. I'm excited to get it done. It should be a fun project. Okay, so this is some progress. This is about 2 hours worth of work. We got the whole back cut out, as you can see. The back is really kind of floppy. And you can see the floppiness when it shakes and rolls. You can see the bow when you pick it up, straighten it out, push it down. So really when you do this type of back half, the body is just riding along. So it'll get some supports once we get all this stuff done in the back. We got the cross member over there on the floor. It's going to go across here in the bottom. Lower torque boxes are out. I guess I should have watched Zach's video on how to remove the lower torque boxes without killing it. If y'all hadn't seen his videos, go to Full Spool Racing and you'll see his stuff on there. He's building a Mustang. That's one of my buddies. He does a lot of filming for us and comes to the track and hangs out with us. So we're making some good progress, I think. So my goal, what I'm going to finish up tonight, is I'm going to get this stuff smoothed out. So basically that frame rail is there, and then I'm gonna measure from side to side and cut those. These are the original subframe connectors that were on the car. I'm gonna cut those back. I am going to end up leaving them there, and then I'm gonna cut all of this metal out over here. That's going to get sandwiched in. It's not going to get tonight because I'm gonna get some sheet metal, some plate steel to weld it to the outer frame here. And then basically this 2x3 bar will be welded across the back of this to the roll cage. And then of course I'll come with some supports and get it down. It's not, ideally that thing would be sitting on top of it, but it's not. So that is what it is. So that's just the way this one's going to have to be built. And you can do that. You can butt it up to it that way, or you can set the bars down on top of it that way. And you see in the front up there, it's open as well. So where it's open up there in the front, that's where I'm going to cross over and tie everything together. I'll leave that there and then go this way as we get there. I still got a lot to do. So, all right, check it out. All right. I don't know if you can hear me, but I cannot hear you. I really should have had on ear protection. I did have on safety glasses, but I should have had on ear protections and a respirator. I now have black snot boogers all in my freaking nose. Well, most of them now are on, that's not right. They don't look, it doesn't look that bad. But dude, I'm gonna be hacking up this fumes and metal dust probably for the next 2 or 3 days. If I can hear, that's gonna be a good thing. So if you're building a race car, if you are grinding, if you're cutting, make sure you're wearing the proper PPE. I was wearing a third of mine, and now I'm gonna be suffering later. Anyway, okay. So this is what not to do when you're working on a race car. So you can see we got these bars cut out, bottom end fell out completely. These are getting close to getting done. I also had a wheel come apart on me, so that was nice. I mean, anytime they get bound up, they're going to do it. But I bought the Harbor Freight 3 times the life Sawzall blades, and the flat wheel, and the cutoff wheels. And I don't know what lifespan they particularly are 3 times the life of, but they did not last very long. Something that is interesting though, that's a flat wheel with 80 grit. It's carbon fiber. And look at that. I had no idea they made with carbon fiber, so that's pretty cool. But that actually worked okay. The 80 grit, I was just kind of rough on that one. But we're close to getting done. So what we're going to do on the next one, on the next part, you can see, man, this thing is just floppy. Old floppy. Brian used to have a race car trailer he called Old Floppy, and that's what the trailer's doing, is what the back end's doing. Now, we could leave it loose, and then it would just kind of shimmy going down the track. So the game plan for next time, I'm going to go get some mild steel plates, and I'm going to plate the inner frame rail there. I'm going to plate it all the way to the front. I'm going to finish cutting that piece out up there at the very front on both sides. And then once we plate it, then we'll get the 2x3 crossbar pushed in there and weld it all together. And so once we get that in, then we'll start. I need to go in there and cut these little stub outs off of the main cage. And I'll go ahead. I'm not probably going to mess with this one much yet because I don't know if that's going to be in the right location. Although I guess I could come down to the inner there. I am not going to have a back half kit where it's going to be a formed piece. So once I get the 2x3 in there across the bottom, I may end up cutting these sidebars out too, these little supports over there, and the ones from the main hoop underneath. And I'll probably get another bar across the middle, and then that's going to be what's going to support the 4-link brackets once we get those in there. So that is the thought process there right now. All right, so we've been working on it this is about 3 hours worth of work today. So this is 3, maybe 4. No, yeah, almost 3 or 4. I don't know, kind of lost track of time. Can't really think either. But anyway, we're making some progress. All right, guys, this is how not to build a race car in 3, 2, 1. Stay tuned. This is part 1. Y'all comment, like, and subscribe. See y'all soon. Later.